Hi, I'm Amelia.
And I'm Eria.
This is a recap video for our third Flourish workshop at the Baltimore Contra dance. In this workshop, we reviewed one California twirl variation that we did in our previous workshop, and that's in our last video. And then we did two groups of progressive flourish variations on two themes. So the first theme was flourishes that you can get into from a balance with crossed hands. So this is the first crossed hands flourish. It's a swing flourish. I'm leading. We're going to get into it from a balance with my right hand crossed over my left hand. The follow's hands are uncrossed. So we're going to balance, and then I'm going to rotate Eria clockwise to my left with keeping my both hands attached. She's going to make a full circle, and then once we get back here, I'm going to lower her hands and then push off so that she does a free spin, and then I can catch her either by her hand or her back if I want to continue swinging.
So for this next one, we're going to start exactly the same way that we did in the last one, and then we added things onto it. So I'm leading this time, and the leads are going to start exactly the same way. Right over left, and we balance this way. Then just like last time, we're going to spin with the hands connected, then bring the hands down and let the follow free spin, except for this time, I'm going to stop the follow during her free spin with the back of my hand on her right shoulder blade and spin her back around this way. So what's happening there is I'm stopping her momentum and redirecting it, and we end here. So this next set of variations was based on the theme of catching and passing, and by that what we mean is when you want to do a flourish in the middle of a swing, before you're actually done swinging, you want to do a flourish and then continue swinging. We came up with some different variations that you can do for that. So this is going to be the basic catch and pass. We're just going to go right into the swing here without a balance. So we're swinging, and then at any point really, because we're just swinging, I'm going to gently push on the follow's right shoulder, catch her with my left hand on the shoulder blade, and pass her back into my right hand so that we can continue swinging. Okay, so for our medium level variation, it's going to look pretty different, but then in the last one you'll see how we kind of combine the first two. So we're going to start out swinging.
Eria's still leading.
I'm still leading. At some point, my own decision, I am going to drop my right hand, which is going to be a little bit confusing for the follow. So what you want to do is make sure that this connection is maintained. Keep some connection there, pass the hand.
And because of momentum, I'm still walking around Eria from this side.
So I pass her around my back. You do another hand pass here, and I'm going to continue this momentum to twirl her under her own arm and bring her back in to continue swinging. That's cool.
So this is the third and the most complicated variation in the sequence of flourishes to do during a swing. So I'm leading this time. It's going to start out a lot like the last one. We're going to be swinging, and then at some point I will initiate a twirl with my left arm. Eria's going to turn under her right arm. Then I'm going to take her wrist with my right hand and pass it behind my back like in the last one and transfer it to my left hand. But here, unlike in the last one, I'm going to initiate a free spin by pushing backwards on her hand, then catching her with my left hand and transferring her to my right hand to continue the swing. So those are all the flourishes we covered in this previous workshop. Be sure to check out our other videos to see what we did in our other workshops. We will link those below. And be sure to catch our next workshop, which will be sometime in February, and we will announce the date on Facebook. So keep an eye out for the next Facebook event. And until then, see you in the line.
So for our next flourish, You're gonna take the follow's paw. No, no.
This next sequence of flourishes, the theme is flourishes that you can do in the middle of a swing. So most flourishes happen at the end of a swing or sometimes at the beginning of a swing. So these are a little bit different.
It's like a sandwich. You know what I mean.
No, I don't. This is the next one in the sequence.
Yeah, that's how I thought. You know, the meat is, or you know, the vegan meat is in the middle.
So the flourish is the same. Is what's in
and
the
then
sandwich.
the bread is on either side. That's the beginning and the end of the swing. But then we're doing the meaty flourishes in the middle of the swing. No. It's like pie. You have the layers at the top, and then the bottom, and then there's the middle layer, which is the tastiest layer. Swinging it.
Whoop, whoop.
Catch that in the next one.
Those
Those weren't